it. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. How are you? Happy Motivational Monday. And when I tell you, you will be motivated tonight, you will be motivated tonight. Now, this is the thing. We are going to, first of all, let me apologize. We are just a few minutes late, but technology is not always our friend. Tonight was one of those nights, but I do have our featured guest as promised. We have the Leah T. Williams here with us.
Hello, hello.
Leah T. Williams, Leah T. Williams. I've been waiting to have this conversation for quite some time. I'm so excited and honored to have you here for our Motivational Monday. Listen, we have been watching you create some of this loveliness, some of this beauty. And yeah, first of all, I would just love for you to introduce yourself to the audience if anybody doesn't know you. And just tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey.
Hi, everyone. I am Leah T. Williams, as Miss Lorna loves to say, the Leah T. Williams. I am Leah T. Williams. I am a floral designer and a floral educator. My company name is Leah T. Williams Events and the Luxury Blooms Experience. I love all things floral. I am from Brooklyn, New York, but I currently have my studio in West Palm Beach, Florida. I am excited to be here, and I'm just excited to share with everyone if you have any questions about anything.
I love it. I love it. So let me ask you, Leah, how long have you, and I'm leading up to something, how long have you been in the floral industry doing what you do?
So I got into the floral industry probably in 2017. So maybe just a little shy of 5 years. I got into it full time in 2018, where I quit my job the end of 2018 and just went full stream ahead.
And I said all that, or had her say all that, you guys, so I could say this. I preach to you guys all the time about everybody having a purpose and a ministry in this industry. We are all creators, but each of us has different niches that we fill. And when you can feel something just effortlessly, it is your gift, it is your ministry. And flowers are truly Leah Williams' ministry. And so for somebody creating on the level that she's creating, doing the events on the level that she's doing them, just putting those things out there like she does, that is truly her ministry. But not only does she have a ministry to do the flowers. See, this is why God gives some of us ministries. It's because we're supposed to share that gift with other people. She also has a gift to be able to teach. Now, I can tell you this, and this is just my personal experience. So this is not assigned to anybody or anything. You know, everybody is different. But for me, I can't learn from everybody. I can't. There are gaps in the education. And I've been out here and I've taken me some floral classes because I love flowers. I love flowers. I don't know if they love me back as much as I love them, but I love them. I love them. But it's the one thing, and I tell people all the time, that I have had to actually put forth a lot of effort. Now, I will say this. Practice does make improvement. It won't make you perfect, but it does make improvement.
Absolutely.
But for me, everybody couldn't make the light bulb come on for me. There is that one, it's like math in sixth grade. Like there was a teacher whose name was Miss Yoakum. She made me understand algebra. She made me understand equations and fractions, and nobody else could get the bulb to come on. And that's the way it is with floral design. If a person really has a gift of teaching, they can make you understand the processes. They can make you understand how to do it. And once you do it, then you get it. And Leah is that person. So
thank you.
I would like to commend you, because as many courses as I have taken and as many, weddings as I have done and things that I've done, there were gaps in floral education. And I tell y'all all the time, I sit under anybody because iron sharpens iron. I'm always learning, and I'm happy to do that. But there were gaps that got filled in that now I'm just like, the thing that I always feared, and I don't want to talk too much, I'm going to get back to you. The thing that I always feared was uncertainty. I would know how to do it, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out every time. So that made me nervous when I was working with other people's product and their money. When they hired me, it's a whole different beast when you're on that dollar than if you're just out here practicing. And I don't have that anymore, you guys. Since I took her course, I don't have that anymore. Now I know, I'm pretty certain how stuff is going to turn out. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to drop these. These go together. I'm ordering this, and this. And boom, I'm out here and I'm doing it. And that's exciting to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. I think I attribute that to, I am super passionate about education, right? I come from an educational background. I was 20 years in education. I never taught, but I've always worked in the educational system. And I'm just passionate about always learning, always leveling up. So I hold two master's degree, a master's in educational leadership and a master's of business and finance. And it's just always been something that's passionate to me to learn, but to also teach, and never teach in a traditional setting. I've always wanted to be a teacher, but not teach in the traditional setting. And you hit it right on the nail. You know, people are always shocked that I got into this industry 4.5, 5 years ago. But it is truly something that I know that I was gifted, because I had never had any interest in touching a flower to create it before. Like, to create an arrangement, it just wasn't in me. And there's a story that I always tell about how I got started in the industry. And just because certain doors opened up for me, I felt it's my responsibility to hold the door open for others. It just really is. The other part of that is, I took a lot of classes when I started. I took a lot of classes, and just like a lot of people, I walked away still wanting more, but not understanding that people were not teaching what they should be teaching for you to be successful in business. So when I was approached to teach, I said that I would only do it if I was going to give everything. You know what I mean? And I was going to do and give it my all. And I try to do everything in excellence. And I try to do things where people are going to walk away and understand that the money that they put out, they got the value back for it. That's always been important to me. So when I shaped my course, I shaped it with the feeling, and I approached it with the understanding of, what did you feel like you didn't get when you walked away from other classes? Right? So that kind of became my curriculum of like, okay, not one class ever taught me to process. I apologize to the people in the class that I just taught in Atlanta, because we did not do processing. But I wanted to give them so much design that I had to kind of skip that part. But I am going to do a video just for that class, just so I could show them to how to properly process. But I start all my classes with processing, because I was never taught that, or just like the pricing portion, and just how to, level up in your business and to make money. Like, there's one thing I know, there's a few things I know, but there's one thing I know is my numbers. Like, I see numbers in my head, and coming from like an educational finance business where I've had to fight for inner city kids to get the best in schools, that was pretty much my job. And I was about to step into a position to become a business superintendent, and assistant superintendent of business and finance. And every day was me fighting and writing grants and getting federal money for people, for kids, so that we can have better schools and supplies. So I'm putting that same fight into, if I'm going to stand in front of you in a workshop, you're gonna, if I could literally open my head and pour into you, I'm going to pour everything that I could possibly pour into you for the days that you've invested in me. I'm going to give it right back. So that's kind of what I shaped my entire classes or workshops, whether it's virtual or in person. I just had to I never wanted people to feel like how I felt like walking away from classes. I just never wanted that.
And I'm going to say this. I knew how to process when I went to sit with Leah, but now I process differently. And let me tell you, my process is so much neater. I have everything. And those flowers are nourished and those flowers
Yeah.
live nice and long.
Yeah.
So there's things that I learned that and now it's like something that you can't unsee. Like once you do
Yeah.
it, you won't go back. Once you clean the flowers the way that she cleans her flowers, you won't go backwards. And now other people, when I work with them, they're looking at me like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing all that?" I was like, "But your flowers aren't clean. You haven't really processed these blooms like they're supposed to be processed." So
Yeah.
it makes a difference in the look, and so that's very, very, very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So tell us some of the things that you've been doing, and tell us a couple of things that are next for you.
Oh my goodness. I have been literally just trying to approach everything that I could possibly approach with excellence, taking
Sound
better.
went out verbally now.
Can you
I
hear
don't know
me?
what happened. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, just trying to like literally reach another level. That's really what I've been focused on. So I've been focused on the type of client that I want, the type of revenue that I want to have, the types of revenue streams that work best for me. And really, education has been super prominent. I think I've done, in the last 6 months, I've probably done more classes than I've ever done before. I attribute that to a lot of partnerships that I've developed and relationships that I've developed. IWED being one of them. They came to me, and it's just been going really, really well. So I'm shifting a lot of my group courses through IWED. It's still Lovely Blooms. It is still me, but just trying to provide a lot more quality design to people, and partnering with people who are very much like me. And kind of that's where our relationship developed. Just, we are very much alike. Lorna is really more than my design sister. She has become a very big sister to me. We talk a lot, and in our collaboration came so natural, I think, because both of us are givers, right? I really believe that both of us are givers, both of us are educators, both of us love excellence and elegance and classy and timeless design. And it was just so perfect. So I've been focusing a lot more on education, trying to take less weddings, but trying to have weddings that have more value, and not necessarily monetary value. That's always great, but value just in the type and quality of wedding or event that I want.
I love it. I love it. So in that vein, I want to kind of slide into, because she talked about collaborations and some of the things that we're doing together. I want to slide into Project Rise, the retreat. Leah is our floral design expert for the Project Rise retreat experience. And nothing that I did or that we did for this retreat was an accident. Everything was intentional. I wanted people that were going to come, because this is the thing. Collaborations are one thing, but relationships are another thing.
Yes.
And I wanted people who had servant hearts, that like to give, that want to see other people do well. It's about more than a dollar and a cent. It's about growth for other people. It's about planting seeds. It's about seeing somebody to be able to come in and get this hands on and actually do the work, and then be able to take that back and then elevate them. Because see, you give a man a fish and he eats today. But if you teach a man to fish, he can eat forever and forever and forever. So everybody that's here, listen, there is a zen, a peace, a requirement to be at this retreat. We are not bringing in the trash from out here in these event streets. It's going to be dropped at the door. If you even brought it to Orlando, my hope is that, you don't pack it in your bags, because when you come to sit with us, it's going to be a whole different type of sit. Okay. We are taking everything down and rebuilding it. So It's not your typical, we coming in here and it's going to be a competition. And I'm looking at you, trying to see what you're doing and see what I can outdo. It's not going to be, you're just here to take your pictures for the gram. And that's, you paid money to get these photographs because you need some brand to. No, 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 no. A whole different thing. It's going to be building your business, taking something so that you can implement actionable steps.
Absolutely.
And when you leave, you are in a better place. It's important, but the relationships that you build, there's a foundation that comes with it. And those are the things that I want people to go away with, because those things, they never die. They
Never.
never die. And so the people that we selected, it was intentional. They had to be givers. They had to want to teach. They had to not mind pouring into people. The lineup that we have is phenomenal, but
And let me add,
go ahead.
they had to be willing to stay and participate the entire time. That was a requirement.
Yeah.
And I've taken a lot of courses and I've attended a lot of conventions
Mhm.
and conferences and retreats and what have you. But it was important for myself and for Lorna to, anyone who was going to be an educator had to be there for the 3 or 4 days that the entire event, the entirety. So you're not going to get people who are just walking in for 45 minutes and I'm speaking and I'm stepping away. I'm checking in Wednesday with y'all. I want to be at the pajama party with y'all. We're kikiing. I'm answering questions. We are doing lunch. We are sitting at dinner, because that's how you build relationships.
Exactly.
So it wasn't going to be something where you really don't get to connect with people. You really gonna get to connect, and that was something that I feel is like gonna be the best to sit with me for 3-4 days. Now I'm gonna check out a couple of times. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta stop talking for a little bit because I'm a talker. I'm gonna have to check out and step away a couple of times, but I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be accessible the entire 3-4 days. So
And that was one of the great appeals when I began to talk to Leah about coming and being a part of this, that it be intimate, that it be where the educators are accessible. Where else can you go? Now, you can go to other conventions that you get 15, 20 minutes, the person comes off stage, they take a cute little photograph with you and you have that memory, but how has that improved your business? How have you grown from that? What did you get from that that's actionable, that you can actually implement now from those 15 minutes and say, boom? Even our sponsors are doing it on a different level. The sponsors that I have selected have been vetted. They're doing it on a different level. They're giving you white glove service. This is what this is about. It's about you being treated like you're supposed to make your clients feel each and every day. It's about getting the education from the beginning to the end, from processing the blooms to
full immersion.
Full immersion, so you can know every piece of it, and then you're going to be the better for it once you leave. So I am super, super, super excited about this. Like, I don't think, you guys, I've been more excited about anything in my life. And I was terrified to take this leap. I literally had to be pushed off the ledge. But when I jumped off the ledge, I realized I had some wings that I didn't even think that I had. So while it's stretching me, like I said last night, it's not stressing me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that God is sending who's supposed to be there, and everybody there is going to vibrate on the same level. They're going to have the same intentions in mind, the same goals. And y'all, we are going in that thing, and we are going to manifest some wonderful things for these businesses. And the thing is, you have relationships after this that you can then fall back on, and you don't get that everywhere. Oh, that's all I got to say.
I'm excited. I'm so excited for it.
I am too. So let me ask you, can we get just a little bit of tea? Like, I mean, I'm not asking you for the color palette that you want to do with the blooms, because, I'm still working on the tablescape in my mind. I'm not asking you for, but maybe a couple of installations you're going to do.
Oh, we're going to do more than a couple of installations. Yeah. We're definitely doing, at least 4. at least 4 installations, and they're going to be high quality installations. You know, they're not. It's going to be stunning. There's if anyone has seen the house, it's a multi-level pool. So I have this kind of idea that just kind of the way things kind of work in my head. I explained to my class this weekend. I just see things in my head, and there's this design that I'm just seeing that I want to execute. That's going to be coming out of the pool. So I will share that with you. That's going to be something that's super dope. I know Airbnbs are big. A lot of people have events that have pools or fountains. If you saw the wedding that I did at Bella Colina, we did a beautiful design cascading from the top of a fountain down and, you know, out. It was only in my stories. I haven't posted it yet. But, you know, just how to design in water elements. So we'll be doing that installation and a few of my other favorites that have been seen and requested that have become super popular, I will surely be doing, but definitely at least 4 installations we're going to do.
I love it. And is there anything that will set the retreat apart from other spaces that, you know, we might see Leah T. Williams, other than it being very intimate and them having access to you like they will?
I mean, just that. Just that. I'm like, you might as well call me a partner in this retreat because I am with Lorna every step of the way. And I don't mean partner like to take it over or anything, Lorna. I mean it in the sense of I'm right there with her. I'm supporting her through this whole thing, being her cheerleader. You can do it. We got this. And I'm here for you. So whatever you need, I am like, when you guys get fully immersed, I'm getting fully immersed right along with you. I'm going to be right there at breakfast with you. I'm going to be there before breakfast, seeing what the chef is doing. I'm going to be there making sure the chef is doing it right. And just being there for Big Sis because she's going to need it. You know, she's going to need it because this is a lot. And I have cleared my schedule for the 5-6 days that it's going to take to get it together. So, you know, you guys may be in the house for 3 days, but I'm there 2 days before helping her get it together, fully immersed, and there to clean up after, you know. So I think that's going to be the difference maker. And, you know, I'm pretty personable to begin with, but yeah, it won't be the difference is going to be it won't be a 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and that's it. You know, you may get me at 2 a.m. where I'm coming down to get some tequila or a cocktail, you know, to the kitchen or see what chef has left over in the refrigerator at 2, 3 in the morning. And guess what? If you down there at 2 in the morning and I'm there at 2 in the morning and I'm up eating and we might be able to talk pricing because you're struggling with something. That's going to be the difference, you know, that's really going to be the difference.
And the beauty of it is that it's one space for everything. It's one space for your education. But your food is there. We got these chef prepared meals. So your food, your education, your lodging, all in one space. There's no paying for a hotel. There's no paying for food. Like once you land on the doorstep of the mansion, that's it. We got you. And I love it because we can just really get in and dig in deep. And so you have that time with all of the educators. Terica is going to be there. You have that time with Terica. William P. Miller, when I tell you, y'all are going to love the time with William P. Miller. Tawanda Sims can see an event from here to there.
This elite event by Tawanda.
Beat in the planning. When I tell you she's got the blueprint, she's got the blueprint. Right. So it's just education from every direction, but it's not lecturing.
Yes.
Everything is immersive and hands-on. Now, see, that's the difference. You're not going to be bored like, oh, I'm sitting here taking notes. Oh, but no, everything we have is immersive. So you're going to be taking part in different things. And before you know it, the time will be up and you'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe this. You know, and then you're going to have something beautiful that you can show that you did with your own 2 hands. So I'm just super, 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 super excited about it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this. Yeah. And almost forgot the most important thing. We have a Juneteenth special. I had so many people, you guys, and one young lady said, I want you to explain this on Monday night, just like you explained it to me. Many people were saying, okay, even if it is for payments, it's a little steep for me. I can't, like, I want to secure my spot, but I got to wait X amount of weeks. And they kept inboxing me. I'm so scared somebody's going to get my spot. And I'm like, well, I can't save the spot until you, until you pay the deposit. But guess what? It set on my heart. And after running it back and forth in my mind, I decided, let's do something to honor the ancestors. Let's do something for Juneteenth. So we have a Juneteenth special this week. It started yesterday where you can secure your spot for $500 only. So that will lock you in and nobody will get your spot. And I've been having people jump on that. And it's the craziest thing. People always say, well, I didn't know. So I'm letting you know. There is the Juneteenth special. If you go to projectriseretreat.com, you'll see the banner at the top. Nothing special you need to do. It's all locked in. And you can secure your spot for $500. And then you have 4 payments after the $500 for the installments that you can, pay for your retreat experience. So if you're interested, now would be the time to do it. The rooms are filling. So there it is. We did that.
Can I just share one thing? I know you have a lot of information on the website, but I also know people don't read a lot of information.
Right.
A lot of times. I really want you guys to really understand the type of experience that Lorna has curated for you, right? This is a curated experience. I mean, just from the lineup, she has me, she has Terica, she has William P. Miller, Tiffany Toxie, Tawanda Sim, Fausto, top educators, top people doing the damn thing in their field, but also who value education and giving back and sharing to open the doors for others. But on top of that, it is not just a chef. It is curated meals, and things are going to be thematic. I want you to really understand what you're going to be stepping into. You're not getting an apple and some water in the morning. We're talking, we're talking a beautiful welcome party. Picture walking through the doors of a mansion with a glass of champagne handed to you or a tropical drink that's going to be waiting for the welcome barbecue at the pool. Like, it's curated for you in mind, and it's done intentional like that because it is a retreat, right? We are peeling back the layers. There are so many people that come to Lorna, that come to me, that come to Tawanda, that come to Tiffany, that comes to William and Terica. Lord knows, I know she gets thousands of people that come to her that just want to know how to do it, and how to not feel guilty, the guilt of doing it. How did you leave your job? I've had somebody tell me, Leah, you started your floral business in 2017 and you quit your job in 2018. Tell me that process. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's a retreat for mind, body, spirit, soul, events, getting your business together, learning something new, a new skill set. It is not your typical workshop. I really want you to get that out of your head, and you also have to understand those things come at a price point, but I understand that the value that you are getting, that you're gonna walk away refreshed. I'm telling you. Me going through the experience, I'm going to walk away refreshed.
Yes.
And I already know what's coming, and I'm going to walk away refreshed. We have planned, just meditation in the mornings for you. We have planned vision boards to help you navigate your issues. How do you get through the bumps in the road? I get a lot of people who ask me, you know, you work a lot with your husband. Lorna works a lot with her husband. People who having issues working with their husbands or getting their husbands to understand just what you need to do in your business. That's valuable talk. You know what I mean? So I really want you to get in the mindset, because a lot of times people will rush to the website, see a price, and then get turned off. Understand what you're getting. Understand what you're getting. We are pouring, every single person who has signed up and committed is literally signing up to pour into you for 3 to 4 days. And I really can't say it any plainer. I see in the chat, there's a lot of people who sat in my class. A lot of my team members are on here, but there are people who sat in my class, and you guys know I give it to you raw dog. I give it to you straight because I want you to level up. I want you to level up. Lorna gives it to you sweet and classy and elegant, but she gives it to you straight because she wants you to level up. Tawanda, oh my goodness, I attended the Let's Plan conference. Knew Tawanda before that, so I knew that she operated in the spirit of excellence. But I'm telling you what I witnessed at the Let's Plan conference. Lorna said that florals are my ministry. Tawanda is on a whole nother level, Lorna is bringing quality people who really want to help, and understand that. So it is an investment. But it is an investment towards your future, because I know we are all in business to make money. But scared money can't make no money. You can't look at a price tag and say, oh, you can't be scared of that. Sometimes you have to make the investment. You have to go without. You have to make some sacrifices. I've had to sacrifice a hell of a lot of things when I started my business, and even now. I have to sacrifice a lot of things. Sis don't get her hair done as much as she needs to get her hair done sometimes. In the beginning, I wasn't getting my nails done. Like I can't give it to you any plainer. I sold my BMW, walked away from a 6-figure job because I knew the level that I wanted to be on.
I love it.
You cannot get there unless you make the right investment. You can't. And it saddens me when I just had a class this weekend. I had a 2-day class in Atlanta, and so many women told me they went to classes and learned from people, didn't learn from people. They spent $2,000-$3,000 and sat in classes and got nothing, and walked away and felt it was a waste. I'm the type, I'm always going to give it to you raw. I'm always going to pour into you. Lorna is that type of person. From what I hear about Terica, she's that type of person. Tawanda, Tiffany, William P. Miller. If you do not know William P. Miller, this man is killing it in LA. He is killing it on the West Coast. I had the opportunity of meeting him back in December. The way William just walked into that room, and I just knew we were going to be connected from then. These are people who are going to give it to you raw, and we're not going to sugarcoat anything. We're going to tell you, sis, stop doing it that way because you're on the wrong path, and give it to you straight. So I just want people to understand, don't rush to the website, see all this information, see the pretty pictures, see the price, and get turned off. Understand what you're getting. Understand the value that's coming with what Lorna is giving you and trying to pour into you, because it's going to be amazing. I'm telling you. And then when y'all see these pictures, don't be mad, because we told y'all it was going to be great.
We did. We're telling you now. So I no, what is that? I'm doing something weird now, but it is going to be an amazing experience. I cannot wait. I'm excited. We are all ready to pour into you guys and want to create something different. And then you have some other opportunities. It has a Turkish steam room. It has a sauna. It has a relaxation room. Listen, we've added two more people wanting to pour into you. One of the young ladies that's coming has social anxieties. And it literally stresses her to no end to have to get up and go deal with clients every day. But she runs four successful venues. Four. So she's going to teach you how to get them, all the little tips and the tea that goes along with selecting a good venue, what to look for, how to do it, but not only how to get them, how to keep them and make them profitable.
Right.
She turns old golf courses into she's just that amazing. And you wouldn't think that she has any type of social anxiety, but you know what she said to me? I want to come and share because there are other people that I know have to be dealing with this. These are the types of people that we're bringing in. You know, we have a lounge for those of you that aren't, comfortable sharing publicly. There will be a space for you through Event Therapy Lounge that you can go and sit and have a conversation and pour out and hash through some things. Like, we're just trying to give it all to you. That's what we want. So I'm excited, and I want you guys to see these blooms. I want you guys to see this epic color palette. I want you, and don't sleep. We bringing in the models. We bringing in the gowns.
There will be a style shoot.
All of the over-the-top things. All of the things will be there. And then if you want to do a shoot, we have one of the most amazing photographers. We're going to be sharing work that he did for our Napa Valley Project Rise cohort, which was absolutely amazing. Like, we did the lavender/periwinkle even before it was the Pantone color of the year. We did that last October, and we're flashing back on that, looking forward to this October. But we're going to have your hair, we're going to have your makeup. You can get all of these options, and their add-ons that you can get. If you want to do you a brand shoot while you're there in this mansion, maybe you'll never get the opportunity again. Maybe you'll get it the next week, but you want to take advantage of it. There's everything that you need to up level your business. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. Right down to video intros for your website. We got you covered. We got you covered. So I'm excited. This has been my dream for the project. I spoke with William Leah earlier today, and William was saying, hey, I ended up hiring one of the people from your very first Malibu cohort to come and help me at Holly Robinson Pete's event this past weekend. He said, I wanted to share that with you. It meant a lot to me because the project is working. Like, your vision for it is working. And that makes me happier than anything. Like, all of the rest of the stuff could fall by the wayside. But that's important to me.
Yes.
It's important to me that people be able to rise and raise themselves up and to get something by what we put in the world. And so if we don't get nothing else, for me, that's it. The people are connecting. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be emotional today.
Don't be emotional.
But I want to thank you. We're not going to tarry too long, guys, because we do have to jump on Instagram, and I don't want to monopolize Leah's time for too long tonight. But if you guys have any questions, just hop on the website, check it out for yourself. All of the educators' profiles aren't listed yet. We're still, as we add people, we have to, give our web developer time for everything to catch up. But that Juneteenth special is only for 7 days. So guess what? Come this Sunday, it's done. It's done. Then you go back to the four payment plan, and that's just all it is to it. And at the end of this month or at the middle of next month, it'll go to a 3 payment plan because you won't be able to complete it before the actual retreat. So if you're interested, go and check it out. Yes, you know who I'm talking about. Somebody saying my partner, Simone Charles. Absolutely. The amazing. Absolutely. And so I am excited for all of you guys who are going to take advantage of the opportunity. I'm excited for myself because I get to be a part of it. And I love to see things change. I love to see lives change. I love to see businesses change and grow. And I just can't wait to see what everybody who has a touch point on you guys during this retreat, what it's going to be like and how you're going to leave. I'm going to be checking in with you at the beginning, asking you how you feel. And I'm going to be checking in with you as you're leaving, not later on, not sending you some anonymous link that you answer a survey. No. We're going to have a conversation.
Right.
And I want you to tell me. And, we're going to make it better every time because this ain't going to be our last. It's our first, but it won't be the last. Okay.
Listen, I'm already scouting out places for next year. I'm in Paris, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I'm ready.
I would love for something to be international, but I just think that it's just the perfect way to support one another in this industry and to live it, and for you guys to see it, that it does happen. We're living proof that it does happen.
Absolutely. I'm reading some of the comments. They're so many. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you, Jillian. Hi, Jillian. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Y'all know when it's out, though. We're not like, it's intimate, and we meant that. It's not like, well, for number one, there's only so many sleeping quarters that we have.
Can I ask, are there any more VIPs left?
There's one.
There's one. Oh man.
There's one. Yeah. Everybody has been going for that VIP.
That VIP is going to be bananas. That VIP room is going to be bananas. Yes, Fausto, we might need to twist Lorna's arm and have the next one in Paris, possibly. Or at least 2024. I think we could do 2024 in Paris.
Right. We could. I would love that. But that gives me plenty of time to really find a beautiful space that can accommodate the people. Oh, and could you imagine the Parisian chef? Ooh. But yeah, all of the things. Yeah. Listen, this is God's vision for this. These people are going to share you with the blinders down. They're not presenting to you their social media selves, because we can be anybody we want to be on social media. They're going to give you the insight into their lives, hurdles that they cross, to inspire you and to let you know that you can do it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't wait. So
does anybody have any questions for me, just personally? I don't want to get off if anybody has a question.
Oh, that's true. And I'm going to put the link for the retreat in the comments if anybody has any questions. So
Farshia says, let me get my 2 coins together.
That is William P. Miller calling me now. So
oh, hey, Misha. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Marilyn. You see the comments, Lorna?
I can see a few of them. We're streaming in several different places right now.
Okay.
So I can see a few of them, but I can't see who's leaving them on the StreamYard side. So.
Got you. Okay. I have my iPad up in another window. See them. Can we? Tiffany, do you know how to pin the retreat website to the top, Tiffany or Farshia?
Hold on a second.
There you go.
Yeah, I could do that from this side. I had to just put it in on the other side. So yeah, guys, that's it. We wanted to talk about florals. If you have any floral questions for Leah, you may have any floral questions right now that you need to ask about a bloom. You might need to ask about some hard goods. Ask your questions. We're here for that right now too.
Ask your questions, please, please, please.
Let me look on the other side and see if I see any. Yeah, Ashley, we got the link pinned. Now listen, y'all. The Tiffany Toxie is going to be working with us as a concierge expert. Now, many of you don't know about that. There's a concierge side to this industry too. And when I tell you, can find a yacht, if you want to do a book signing on a yacht, can find any type of space you want to find. So she's going to be sharing with you a lot about that side of this industry as well. Now, you don't even get that in other courses. Well, first of all, it's not a workshop, so I'm thankful. It is literally a retreat, and when we leave, we're going to be revived. We're going to be. Y'all knew it was going to happen. Chandler always said, I can't get through a lot without him giving his 2 cents. So there that is. But we're going to, it's going to be amazing. We're going to do all of the things. And when you leave, you're going to be better than you came. That's
Yeah.
the promise that I have for you.
Yeah.
Okay, Leah, do you have certain floral vendors that we can use as well?
I do have certain, I love Jet Fresh Florals. I love FMI Farms. Mayesh is great. Mayesh is a little bit on the pricey side, but I do love Mayesh if I'm on the West Coast. They're great in Vegas. What I love about Mayesh Florals is they, in every single one of their wholesale houses, you can rent space to work out of. So I had a wedding in a small like wedding in Vegas at one time, and I was able to get the flowers from them, rent out their space, use their cooler, use their buckets, everything, and that was just so helpful, especially if you're just not in town. Coming from out of town and designing from out of town, and they're in quite a few of the bigger markets. There's a Mayesh in Miami, California, LA. I believe they're opening up near Columbia, South Carolina. They have their newest one. They ship all over. Jimmy the Tulip from Jet Fresh will ship as well. FMI Farms will ship as well. So those are the three that I like the most. And then, you know, in Miami, if you're in the South Florida area and you want like my real good connections, I can give you that too if you contact me.
Okay, and do you prefer large centerpieces that make statements?
I do. I do. Although I am learning to appreciate doing smaller designs that make statements, and I'm loving more of an artistic, smaller feel. Um, I'm I don't want to say I'm getting away from, because I think my signature piece is my big tall arrangements, but I do those easy with my eyes closed. They're just like so fun to make, and that's what, you know, 90% of the people come to me to learn is my big tall. But like my installations, I'm loving, absolutely loving installations. And that's why the iWed partnership was just so cool, because they're allowing me to do a lot more installations, you know, bigger scale. When you're able to spend other people's money, then you can, you know, you can like go big. So
So
it's
explain, Leah, the difference between an installation, because we said we're going to have at least 4 installations at the retreat. Explain to them the difference between an installation and just a large centerpiece and that sort of thing, because some
so
people might not know.
okay, so a centerpiece sits on the table and it's part of the tablescape. An installation is, you know, a ceremony arch or something, you know, going up a wall, an actual floral wall, or florals and greenery cascading down a staircase. That's an installation. Things coming out of a pool. So I would pretty much say anything that's not tabletop, even though we can do some amazing installs on a tabletop as well, but it's just not your basic centerpiece.
So that just gives you all a little insight into what to expect, okay, at Project Rise, the retreat experience, because 4 installations of some sort. This
Yes.
is what you'll be learning. And then let me tell y'all something, and then I'm going to let you go for real, for real. Production is so much different than just setting up for a regular. Like, you can get 1 or 2 production things, 1 or 2 installation pieces under your belt and change the landscape of your weddings just
Mm-hmm.
like that, which then
Absolutely.
changes the clients that are looking at you, your price point that you can charge just like that. So
Absolutely.
to be able to get this type of experience, this type of education, and then you got Terica swinging through with all your processes. Most of our problem is that we don't have the systems in place that we need to make our life easy, to make things flow. Listen, it's just, I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not even anymore. I'm not. I'm not. So are there any more questions for Leah? Someone says they're going to contact you, so that'll be great.
Sure. Contact me.
Okay, okay.
Actually, you know what I'll do, Lorna, for everybody who's on the live, if you I don't know if you want them to contact you or me directly. It doesn't matter to me. I have something called Leah's Favorite Things. I usually give it out in my classes. It's just a list of like where I buy my stuff from. You know, all of my favorite places where I get like linen and glassware and, you know, chandeliers or, you know, anything like that. So I will gift that to everyone who is on the live right now.
On the live right now, and I can see the numbers and I can see the people. So yeah, let's make sure we get a list and send that out directly to them. So do you want I would say for us to be able to do that, because this is going to be on a replay. So yeah, somebody can. So I'm going to make note of who's on here now. Okay. And what we can do is we can get it and then either send it directly to them, inbox them, or whatever the case may be.
Okay. We'll figure it out. I promise you guys, I'll send that out to you guys.
Yeah, we'll figure it out and we'll get it so it's nice. Everybody's saying how sweet of you. The dates of the retreat: October 26th, 27th, and 28th for the main retreat. And then if you want to extend and you want the add-on, which is the LEB experience, that is the Power Dinner with LEB in Orlando. That is her brand shoot masterclass that she's going to give that morning. If you want to do that, if you want to shoot with Andre Brown photography, and get your own brand shoot, that is on the 29th. So there are 4 days that you have the opportunity to be a part of it. But yeah, October 26th is our first date. And yeah, things are moving. People have been securing these seats since this Juneteenth. This Juneteenth registration special came. I guess it makes it easier for them to lock it in. Yeah. And so I'm excited. So yeah, you guys go check it out. Check out the website.
I'm gonna be there the whole time because I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss a cocktail. I don't want to miss a piece of shrimp. I don't want to miss anything.
And listen, we have partners for this, corporate sponsors, and they're going to be having giveaways. They're going to be putting things in for you guys. There's just so many things that are going to happen. So when you walk away, you're going to get educated while you're there, but you may walk away with a little bit more education. You may walk away with a little bit, you know, all sorts of discounts, all sorts of things. Like you're going to have some white glove experiences. These people are going to take care of you. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So with that being said, we do have to pop over to Instagram. I am taking note of everybody that is on this live. I have numbers and I have names. So don't try to slide in on the replay and get the list. You should have been here. You should have been here. I love it. So Leah, do you have anything you would like to add before we end this broadcast here on Facebook?
Not really. I talk a lot, so I'm gonna stop talking. All right. Just, you know, guys, connect with me, please. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you don't already. I share a lot. Usually when I'm teaching, I do go live a lot, so you can pick up quite a bit, you know, even before we get to the retreat. And, you know, just connect. I love to just meet new people and share and help in any way that I can.
And definitely follow Project Rise Retreat on Instagram for updates. Definitely do that. And leave a comment here if you're on here now, so I'll know that you were here. And that is who will get this list that Leah is giving everyone. Okay? And we don't even know if the people in Instagram land are going to get that. So y'all are blessed.
I don't know if the people in Instagram are going to get it. I don't know. Well, I know Tiffany and Farshia are on here. They're my team members. I know they are making a note already of who's getting it and who's not. So yeah.
Right. Ready. All right, you guys, it has been a pleasure. It has been a blast. Thank you guys for coming to share with us and sit with us and hear us and share with us and, you know, do a little bit of learning. I'm excited. And we'll see you guys. Oh, somebody says, sure am. Everybody's saying they loved your class. I love that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, it was amazing.
Oh, hey, Jennifer. Hey.
Yeah, I loved it too. So with that, we are going to end so we can pop over in Instagram. So we're going to say bye-bye to you guys, okay? And thank you. See you next Motivational Monday. We got person after person coming to sit with us now. We're going to be sharing with you guys all of the greatness that's going to happen. All right.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.